coming through?
Should be.
Just a delay.
Yeah,
There it
you
is.
go.
That's awesome. Thank you, brother. All righty. All righty. It's 9 o'clock. Let's go ahead and get started. All right. Let's see. Okay. All right. All righty. So a few announcements, then we'll dive into our quiz for the day. A couple things to keep in mind. Obviously, we want to continue to keep the Carroll family in our prayers. Let's continue to remember them. We also want to continue to keep Andrew Macon's family and Andrew's father in our prayers. I want to also keep Janet and her family and her daughter-in-law in our prayers. She's in recovery. We also want to make sure that we keep those that are struggling with cancer, Jane Washington, as well as Deanna. Keep all them in our prayers. She's through her second round. Last one was Thursday morning. That's great news. Jane also is doing well, as we understand, which is great news as well. We also have several things coming up that we want to keep in mind. We have our VBS coming up on the 19th, so please keep that in mind. The itinerary has been posted. Susan has also requested some assistance with the games for VBS, and so please keep that in mind and assist where able. And then we will have our Friday, is what we're calling it, as well, on the same day as our VBS. And so keep that in mind. Those are the more recent updates. We do have a youth Devo coming up this Friday, Lord willing. The speaker will be coming in virtually via FaceTime from Independence, Mississippi. His name is Eric's. He's of Hawaiian descent. Really great brother. Heard wonderful things about the young man, which is great to hear. Again, that is for middle school, high school ages. Anything I'm missing? Any prayer requests or updates? Any other announcements? No? Okay. Where are y'all traveling to? All over? Okay. That's right. So let's keep Gail and Carol in our prayers, traveling. See the babies, right? Yeah. Awesome. Okay. All right, so we are right there on our time. Dive into our quiz. And so up here at the top, mentee.com, there's the code you'll want to type in. Go to mentee.com on your smartphone. That's the code you'll want to type in. Mentee.com, that's your code. And we are in question one. Question one. Question one. And I will be seeing everybody who comes in. There y'all come. All right. Just go on your smart device, mentee.com, and type in the code. All right, now y'all are starting to come in. There we go. I'm going to do it as well. All right, a few more folks. Give it just another couple seconds. Mentee.com, and there's your code, 11371979. You can enter whatever name you want to, doesn't matter. Remember, it can be anonymous, so you can just, I'm going to type in just like a color or something, doesn't matter. All righty, so mentee.com, there's the code. Question number one, here we go. Question number one, so you now are going to be able to answer question number one. Question number one. So just be looking at your device, and answer question one. Looking at your device, answering question one. Look at your phone, put in the answer for that blank that you see up there on the PowerPoint. Okay, looks like maybe just one or two more to answer. At the very top there, if you see that code, you'll just type in that code right there, 11371979. Yep, if you go to mentee.com on your phone, you can just type in that code. And now we're going to move on to question number two. Question number two. If you didn't get question one, it's no problem. No problem. Question two. So you can look down at your device. Question two is coming here in just a minute. Go ahead and look down at your device. Which one is the right answer for question two? That blank on your phone, mentee.com. You just click the right answer there. Click the right answer. That's all you're doing. All right. Good job. All right, let's go to question three. Let's go to question three. Now we're rolling. Looks like y'all are all paying attention in there and moving. All right, question three, here it comes. Question three. You're just punching it in on your phone. All right. All right. And if you look down at your screen and stay looking, it'll tell you whether or not you got it right. I know that was a concern by many. All right, let's go to question four. Let's go to question number four. Here comes your options for question four. You're just going to select the option on your phone. So far, we've been doing really good, by the way, because I get to see the aggregate results. So you just press that option on your phone. I think, there we go. Looks like everybody responded. Good job. All right. See, y'all didn't think y'all could memorize verses. Y'all have memorized several. Good job. All right. Question five. And again, if you're just kind of figuring this out, menti.com, and you just type in that code right there, and then you can catch up to us and where we're at. So here we go. Questions 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So this is then the most recent verses we were in. So this slide will stay up, and you'll just answer each one. All right. There we go. Man, y'all, I think we've gotten 100% so far. Look at that. Look at that. All right, here we go. This is question 8. Question 8, so blank 8 there. I don't think so. Maybe. Maybe we did. You might be right, brother. We might have. I don't know how we did that because it doesn't let me skip. Maybe I clicked through too fast. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think 7 was up there. But we're on 9, and 9 is the right blank. Maybe I got trigger happy and it let me skip through. Usually it will require it to come up. We'll have to go back and check that after all the results come in, Mike. All right, here comes question 10. All right, and this is, again, the 21st verse in our book, the 21st verse in our book. All right, blank 11. It's the 11th blank. So this is the first full verse that we've had. Doing very well. It's the last word in that verse. All right, let's go on to the next passage. All right. Question 14. All right, question 15. Question 16. Here comes question 16. All right, here comes question 17. All right, question 18. Here we go. Question 18. There we go. There we go. All right, question 19. All right, good job. All right, question 20. And this will complete this verse. Question 21. In the ESV. We had this one last week, I think, in the New King James for the review, but it's in the ESV in the book, so we took care of that. All right, this is question 22, blank 22 up there. Y'all are getting a lot of them right. I will say the wrong answers have been done a little differently this time, which may be assisting. I don't know. Or maybe y'all just got really good at memorizing verses. All right, blank 23 here. Blank 23, Job 38:16. All right, blank 24. All right, quarter of the way there. Quarter of the way there. We're on blank 25. Blank 25. All right, 26. All right, 27. 27. Two more blanks for this verse. Job 38:16. Two more verses. Two more words. All right, last word here on Job 38:16. All right, next verse here, Psalm 19, 7 through 8. Psalm 19, 7 through 8. We sing a song. It's this psalm. Here we go. Question 29. Question 29. Question 30. Question 30. Question 31. Okay, question 32. Question 33. All right, question 34. There we go. Question 35. There we go. Last word in this verse, question 36. All right, next verse. Did really well on that one. Next verse here, question 37. Oops. Can I go backwards? That's what I did, Mike, on that last one. I was trigger happy. It does let me go forward too many. All right, question 37. Here it comes. All right, question 38. Question 38. Question 39. All right, question 40. Question 40. Okay, question 41. All right, question 42. Powerful verse. All of them are, but this one. There we go. Okay, 43. Question 43. All right, last one for this verse. Last one. Question 44. All right, on to the next verse here. Psalm 33 and verse 12. Psalm 33 and verse 12. All right, question 46. All right, question 47. Question 48. Question 48. Question 49. Question 50. We're halfway there and we got 10 minutes left. I don't think we're going to get through 100 questions. All right. Question 51. 2 more words for this verse. Okay. Very good. Last word for this verse. All righty. Next verse here. Psalm 37 and verse 25. Psalm 37 and verse 25. Question 53. Question 53. All right. Question 54. Question 54. Here we go. Question 55. Question 55. All right. Question 56. All right. Question 57. All right. 3 more words in this verse. Question 58. Question 58. All right. Question 59. Question 59. All right. Question 60. Question 60. Okay. Question 61. Next verse. Psalm 46:1. This is one of those that's got a lot of blanks. A lot of blanks. Psalm 46 and verse 1. All right. 62. Okay. 63. 63. Man, y'all are crushing it. It's good. All right, 64. It's awesome. Y'all obviously know this verse, the whole thing, because there's only 3 words and 4 out of all of them. 65. 65. There it is. All right. 66. 66. Yeah, I think once you get to that point, you know it. All right, 67. There it is. And 68. 68. Of course, we know this last one. This last one seals it up. There it is. Good job. Good job. All right. 69. We got to get to this verse, right? All right, let's get these and then we'll close. Psalm 119:11. Psalm 119 and verse 11. We all know this one. We're going to get this done in a few seconds. There it is. All right, 70. 70. All right. 71. 71. Okay. 72. $73. We're going to be close to 100% on this one. I think we do have some verses where we were 100%. $74. $75. And then one last one. I think that was our fastest one that we answered. 76. Last one. All right. Very good. Very good. All right. So that's it. That's it. Great job. Great job. So we'll talk results, Lord willing, next week, and then we'll continue to press on. Thank y'all very much.